Hi everyone, hi Nick. I'd like to share my latest completed journal with you. Just finished this one this morning and it's all dry now. This one is a really chunky one. Has two signatures. It's a soft cover. The base is a 9x12 clasp envelope. I trimmed off a little bit of it, so it's not quite, it's more like a 8.5 tall, and then it's so thick, so it's less than, it's less than 6 going this, just because it's so chunky. The material on the cover here, this is wallpaper, a roll of wallpaper that my mother rescued out of the trash. My father was having a clear out, I think maybe up over the garage or something, and this was their kitchen wallpaper, and there was a whole roll of it left, and he'd pitched it, and she rescued it out of the trash because she knows I use the wallpaper for journals. Sewed all the way around it. I left it plain because it was just too pretty. Then the camera's not going to pick it up. It's iridescent almost in places. It's very 80s, but just really pretty. And on the spine is 4 layers of antique and vintage lace, and there's like 2 white, a really pale blue, and then another like an off-white, and I just layered them. And then I put a jingly bob on the spine with these Tim Holtz, what's it called, ring fasteners, I guess, that I just got and decided to try. And on the charm, there's just some beads and buttons and bells and stuff. And it can be, this is an open jump ring, so it can be taken off if you don't want on there. I just like the sound of them on this side of the journal. And then just seam binding with the eyelet closures. Inside, the inside cover is some, now we can get this undone, is, this is a graphic 45, pretty sure, graphic 45. And, and I left all this, is very shabby chic, I left all the strings, threads, it's all thready, and these can be all trimmed off, of course. The printables are Artie Mays, and and I don't remember, Nostalgia Graphic Land, and there's some that I can't remember, Mrs. Cogs maybe, or Old Design Shop, and I do apologize, I've had them cut out last summer before I got mono, and so they've been sitting around, and I'm trying to use up some stuff, so I really don't remember. It's one of those two, but I don't remember whose is what. I know this is Artie Mays. So I'm going to try to do a quick flip through without taking too long, because this is massive. Very shabby chic, lots of roses and vintage ladies. And I did some book page pockets. Some of the trims and ruffles and lace and whatnot is from Junk That Treasure. She appears to be selling off her remnants. So you can get a whole big bag of little bits of lace and things for not very much money. Got a little bit of layering, and then everything's got ephemera and tags. And there's copy-dyed papers. And Edith Holden and doilies. These are from Denise's shop, and I coffee-dyed those. Pockets from the kit. All the tags have lace toppers, and then there's that one. Some of the ephemera is printed on cardstock. A piece of coffee-dyed paper. I think I got that from Sagita like 2 years ago. But I just wanted to use it. I was trying to have a little bit of a clear out. some of that, one of those Daylily catalogs that my mother gave me. That is edge punched. Blue book, it's not blue anymore. Piece of paper. There's 2 altered paper clips in here. Oops. And that is from Kit, and it's just stuck together, of course. Nothing in there. Just a little envelope. Large index cards and dictionary. That's really cooking. That is a big envelope, and it sealed itself shut when it was coffee dyed, so I just put some vintage trim on there, and there's a journaling card in it. And put the tab so you can actually get it out. Some vintage ledger. Stenciled on all the backs of the printable pages. It's a timesheet, side pocket, a ephemera, and a little tag. This is just some paper scraps. What's that called? English garden, English rose garden. Scrap of paper from that collection. Flip tag. This is a recycled glassine bag, and this, this tuck under here. There's a little, I think that's upside down. Yeah, that's better. You can tuck under there, and then in it is a little envelope from the kit. Some very old catalog pages. It's really thin, that paper. But almost it's thinner than the dictionary. Almost feels like Bible paper pages, actually. And then one of these, got this from Junk That Treasure. Paper clips. This is from an old 1881 farming journal that I got ages ago. Another top-loading pocket. Try to include lots of ladies, vintage ladies. A piece of a map that I got from Renee's shop. I finally was able to sneak that away from Nick. He looked at it once, didn't want me to use it, so it's been in the living room on the coffee table for well, probably a year. I was able to sneak that away. Just a receipt. Sears catalog. Vintage lady. This just opens out. And then under here as well. More Edith Holden. Envelope. I intended to put these in the last journal that I made, but I measured wrong, so they were too big, but they did fit in this one. So, big envelope there to tuck things. The center of the signature. Doily. Another side pocket. And graph paper. This other half of that receipt. Map. A piece of ephemera that I used for a little tuck spot. Sewed on all of the printable pages. That's another half of the glassine bag, and I cut it from the top, and then there's this ephemera inside it. I'm trying to reach around the camera. Ugh, there we go. There we go. Flip tag. Another top loading pocket. This is Dreams, etc. It's the other half of the envelope with a lady. Pocket. Some of this soft stuff that I love. And double journaling card. Keep them in frame because I'm not checking. Index card. dried those in the oven. That's you can see the lines from my old oven, oven rack. Half of that coffee dyed paper. Another tuck spot. Ephemera from the kit. Oops. And there as well. Okay, and there's the middle. And you can see there's the clasp from the, it's like a paper fastener with a little ring thingy. And there's I put an eyelet through it so it won't rip out or anything. Paper bag, little tag there, and yep, I did. It's the other little envelope from the kit. It's all similar. Another pocket. Ephemera from the kit. All the paper clips have fibers or seam binding. There's a decorative paper clip, and this was a piece that I cut off of when I cut the wallpaper down, made an envelope out of it. It's all sewn together. Another doily, tag. Come on. Timesheet. Index card, another one of these little guys. Side pocket. And the flip tag. Daylilies. Postcard kind of thingy from the, I think that's from the, pretty sure that one's from the kit. Another receipt. Book page pocket. That's from this kit, and this is from one of Artie Mays's nature kits from like last year. But I thought the colors went well. Some more of that coffee dyed paper. Another envelope, and this is just decorative. A little bit of sari silk, and there's two little tags in there. And then that's got like a little flower petal printed right on the envelope. Some more ledger. The other half with a big map page. Another fold out. And tuck under. This is the middle with another big envelope. Pocket with tag and some ephemera. It's the other side of that envelope, and that's just decorative. And there's a tag in the envelope. There's flowers and a butterfly. Music paper pocket. Tag. And a couple pieces of extra paper. It's like, yeah, this is just two there. There. Back in frame, okay. More ephemera from the kit. Another little tag. That's an envelope that I made from some Franken paper, all sewn together. Envelope. Another folded paper clip. Got some flat back pearls that I got from Denise's shop. Flip tag. Lots of places to write. I sprayed all the backs of the printables with shimmer spray also, which I'm sure the camera is probably not picking up. Side pocket with another double. There's some more of that really old catalog. Other half of the paper bag, and I think this one, yep, that one's empty. And that's that. And that's the inside cover. So this will be listed in the shop. I will link it below and pop on over there and check it out if you're interested. And there's a bunch of other journals there as well. I will be back in a few days with another completed journal. And I'll see you next time. Bye.